Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin, and in today's video lecture we shall be talking about how to mobilize your talents for amazing success. Kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Click on the notification bell as well. By doing so, you are encouraging me to create more videos like this. So let's get started with this very important lecture on how to mobilize your talents for amazing career success. First, let's take the highlights. We shall begin with the introduction, which is number 1. Then number 2, what are talents all about? 3, your destiny is tied to your talents. 4, your life's purpose is tied to your talents. 5, discovering and developing your talents. And 6, practical application. If you truly desire to achieve success in your chosen field, you must discover your hidden talents and do whatever it takes to develop and mobilize them for achieving your desired career success. Unless you discover your God-given talents and employ them in the appropriate field, you may waste all your time and energy laboring in a strange field without achieving meaningful success. Discovering your talents will awaken the giant in you and pave the way for success in your career. That's absolutely true. Now, what are talents all about? Your talent in this context refers to your inborn ability to do something very well. Every human being has these God-given gifts. You have yours, and it is left for you to discover it and develop it. Your talent is your natural ability to do something well, which can be developed with practice. Now we want to look at the fact that your destiny is tied to your talents. It is an undeniable fact that one who hides one's talents ends up hiding one's destiny. Perhaps a few analogies will be necessary. Take the biblical parable of the talents as an example. It's about a man who was traveling into a far country and called his own servants and gave them his goods to trade with. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. When he returned and it was time for the servants to give account, it was discovered that one of them had hidden his talent in the ground and did nothing with it. Of course, he gained nothing as well. Whereas the Lord of those servants commended and rewarded the 2 who had traded with their talents and made handsome profits, he condemned, rejected, and punished the one who had hidden his own talent and had gained no profit from it. The moral lesson in this parable is that your talents are tied to your destiny. What you do or fail to do with your God-given talents will affect your life and destiny directly. Now, let's also look at the fact that your life's purpose is tied to your talents. Why does your gift or talent provide a clue as to what your purpose in life is? I believe that God wouldn't have given you the gifts or talents He gave you if He didn't want you to use them for a purpose. God's gift in your life is intended to serve a definite purpose, which is to achieve positive results. In fact, your God-given talents determine what you are capable of doing and the kind of life you are capable of living. Have you considered why God created the eagle with wings? but gave the sheep 4 legs. He designed the eagle to fly in the air and made the sheep to creep or crawl upon the ground. Of course, you don't expect the sheep to fly, because the sheep is not designed to fly. The purpose of the maker in making the sheep is not for the sheep to fly. So your talent determines your purpose, the purpose of your life, just as it also determines your destiny. And that's why we are discussing how to mobilize your talents for achieving success, because your talent and how you mobilize your talents is central to your success in life. Consider the fish. It lives in water because it has been created with special organs called fins and gills. Fins enable it to swim in water, and the gills enable it to breathe in water without any difficulty. Imagine that, imagine putting the sheep or the goat inside a river. Of course, the chances of its survival will be very slim. But it is the very water that the fish is comfortable living in, and that shows really the power of talent. Your talent is your inbuilt device, your inborn ability to function in a given field. The purpose of every creature is tied to its natural or inborn gift. As a creature of God, you were created with a talent that will enable you to operate according to a definite purpose. Whether you look at it from the biblical perspective or from the angle of human experience, you will agree that human beings are naturally endowed with different gifts or talents. Some people are talented singers, musicians, academics, scientists, artists, sculptors, creative writers, orators, teachers, machinists, etc. Even among students in the higher school, some perform well in mathematics and the sciences, whereas they perform badly in the language and arts, and so on and so forth. So everyone is different. What you might find very easy to do, a task you might find very easy to perform, might give your friends sleepless nights. So you just have to discover your own talent and choose a career that will enable you to develop and use your skills for maximum productivity and promotion. Now, discovering and developing your talents, very critical to personal achievement. It is your God-given talent that gives you the potential to become an expert in a particular field of human activity. If you have potential, you have a natural ability or quality that could be developed to make you very good in your chosen career. And it is your responsibility not only to discover it, but also to develop it. The moment you discover that you have a natural talent in a particular thing, you have to take practical steps to develop your skills through training and practice. Now, practical application. I must say at this point that I have discovered from personal experience that knowledge is really not the power that people have always believed it is. Because a lot of people know a lot of things that do not actually profit them. But it is the application of knowledge that translates into power. At whatever stage of life you are now, you don't have to worry about what may have happened or the number of years you may have spent in life without discovering your true vocation. Of course, you are really not alone in this situation. Most of us have been there, and many are still there right now. You need to recognize that the good Lord has given to every individual some unique talents that must be discovered and developed for the full realization of their potential. So that actually is indisputable, and it is very important that you discover your talent and take practical steps to develop them and mobilize them for achieving your own success. Now, in recapping, we looked at the introduction and we saw the need for discovering your talents, and we saw the role that talents play in human life. We went further to look at what talents are all about. Then we discovered that your destiny is tied to your talents, and that your life's purpose is also tied to your talents. And then we saw the need for discovering and developing your talents, and going beyond that, we also saw that the most important aspect of it all is putting in practice what you have known. Having known this, having discovered the realities, the most important thing is action. At this stage, I want to emphasize that action is always the forerunner of achievement. If you take no action, of course, you make no achievement. You don't achieve anything by doing nothing. Every desired achievement requires action, the appropriate action. And the best way to learn to do something is to start doing it right away. Now that we have discovered the importance of mobilizing your talents for amazing success, then I urge you to take action. There are a number of lectures that I have delivered that will be very helpful to you in achieving success. One of them is how to turn your ideas and skills into products. The other one is how to digitize and monetize your skills. Now, these lectures have the video versions and also the complete ebook published on different platforms. So I will insert some links beneath this video that will give you access to these resources for your further benefit. I want to thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Click on the subscribe button below. Click on the notification bell as well. As I said before, by doing so, you are encouraging me to create more videos that will help a lot of people out there. Thank you for watching. Bye for now, and remain richly blessed.